Farn, the anxiety that I had watching the people in the water, that is literally my nightmare, is they had to go into
Yes.
open water, like, and like what, tread water and swim the whole,
Yeah.
for like an hour?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the random episode. This is the podcast where we watch an episode of a TV show that neither of us have watched before. I'm Varn,
And I'm Christy.
and as always, thank you, Lord Jesus, for our great intro song. All right, so this week we watched The Mole, Season 2, Episode 2. This one, now there are, I believe, at least 2 iterations of The Mole.
Yes,
The
this is
one
the
that
second
we watched.
iteration. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We watched the second one that's on Netflix, and this one was aired June 28th, 2024. So just last year for us. And the episode summary from IMDb says, "The competition is on as the first elimination raises suspicions and the players embark on a treasure hunt. A tempting offer stirs up tension." I think that could be plug and played into like every other, type of reality show like this out there, but sure. So, Christy, what did you know about the show for watching it?
Well, obviously, as I talk about all the time, I watch a lot of Netflix reality. So it is kind of surprising that I don't watch this, but as I've talked about, tend to go more in like the dating, love type reality shows. And this is the competition show. But I will say, because I'm in the Netflix reality sphere, I know about this show. This may be a long backstory that people don't care about, but there's
No, let's hear it. Let's
another
hear it.
there's another Netflix reality show called Perfect Match. And that reality show, it's a dating show, but they bring in people who have been on other Netflix reality shows. So like people from Love is Blind or Too Hot to
Wow.
Handle.
Okay.
And some of the people are from The Mole. So like I know some of the people because they've been on seasons of Perfect Match. So the first season of The Mole, there was a guy who was then on Perfect Match, but he's not in the one that we watched. Dom. He's like very famous now because of it. And then
No
this
idea.
season, or I guess she's kind of a big player in this episode. Hannah
Okay.
was on Perfect Match, but
Okay.
only for a short time. Spoiler alert, she doesn't make it very far. So I knew who she was. Anyway,
Gonna watch it.
I don't worry. You don't need to. It's like I love it, but it's a terrible show. Anyway, so that's a long backstory to say like I'm in the Netflix reality sphere. So like I know who some of these people are. So yeah, that's my backstory. What about you? Do you know anything about the show?
I mean, first off, you did ruin something for me
Okay.
because, I mean, spoiler, it does seem like Tony and Hannah in this show are like totally banging. So now you just ruined my whole like life after the mole that they get married and have kids and
Oh,
live the perfect
yeah.
life. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But
Sorry. She went on
uh,
another competition show to find love after
I
this.
can't. I just have trouble believing that people would go from one reality TV show to another reality TV show.
It's
I
crazy.
mean,
It's crazy, right?
isn't fame from one reality TV show enough? I guess not for
Never
some
enough.
folks. Um, yeah, I knew nothing about this iteration
Okay.
of The Mole. I
Okay.
feel like growing up, I saw commercials because wasn't
Yeah.
like on CBS or something like
It was
that?
on one of the main networks, and I definitely either like saw some episodes when I was younger or at least
Okay.
knew about it.
Yeah, I remember, and that's like my mind took me back to seeing commercials from like the
Yeah.
2000s or whenever the original one
Yeah, it was
came
like
out.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I knew it was a reality TV show. I had no idea that it had to do with adventures like this. But I mean, given the name, the title, you can kind of guess
Yeah.
what
Do
the
you
show's
know
about.
who the original host of The Mole was?
No.
Anderson Cooper.
No, really?
It was like one of his first gigs.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He
Wow.
hosted The Mole.
Man.
That's how he became famous.
Anderson Cooper.
I know.
I,
And
I,
now
I love
he's
Anderson Cooper. I love him.
same, don't we all? Yeah.
A national treasure.
Yeah, well, he started out on The Mole. How crazy is that?
And isn't he descended from the
Yeah,
Vanderbilts?
yeah. I need to read that book.
Yeah.
Like he wrote a book about it or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, we digress. Okay, so you at least knew that this was like an original show and this is a new iteration.
Yes. I
Okay.
knew
Yeah.
that much. That's it. Again, folks, if you've been listening, reality is not my jam, but I do this for you all. I do this for Christy to
I
change things
know.
up.
But did you ever watch Survivor? Oh my gosh, not even like growing up when it was
No,
big? Oh,
no,
interesting.
did
Okay.
not like
I think
Survivor.
this was like maybe a Survivor ripoff type thing because I think
Yeah.
Survivor had already come out and then they did all those other reality shows to try to like, feed off of the fame of Survivor, but nothing. But Survivor's still going. So
When
Survivor 50.
someone told me that recently, and it blew my mind. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
it's
God,
crazy. And
can't
people
believe it's
still
still
like
going.
watch, like are dedicated watchers. Like
Yes.
I listen to podcasters who have watched all 50 seasons.
And I've heard people say that is really good. Like to
Yeah, no,
go
it's
back,
still
you
really good.
have to go back and like rewatch it.
I know. I honestly like might watch Survivor 50, even though I don't have a lot of context, just for fun.
Is that like the current one
It's
or
the next. It's coming up soon, but like they're already hyping it because it's like a big deal,
okay?
obviously.
Okay.
Anyway, it's coming soon. Okay, so we kind of had some context for what the mole is.
We have some idea, but now let's get into it. And this time I'm handing the reins over to our reality TV show expert, Christy, to do to lead us down this journey, this recap.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this show clearly does a classic Netflix cliffhanger thing because when we open, we're on episode 2 of this season and like it's already like, oh, who got eliminated? So clearly episode 1 was a cliffhanger. So I think that's probably how they're doing all the episodes. Is like every
Probably.
episode's a clip. That's so classic Netflix. It always works
is.
on me though. I
It
almost was
works
like, I need to keep
identically.
going.
I'm not gonna lie. Spoiler. It almost got me too.
You're like, we
It's
gotta
like,
keep going.
okay. I mean, 3, 2, 1, motherfuckers. Let's go at the next
I know.
episode. Come
I know.
on.
Honestly, they're so good at it. Anyway, so the very beginning of this episode is the elimination from last episode. So we don't know this person, but somebody named Jen gets eliminated after she like
Yes.
failed the quiz game that we didn't really know much about.
Yeah.
I kind of remembered this from the original Mole is that there's like a green screen and a red screen. And like if you get a green screen, you're in. And if you get a red screen, you're out.
Okay.
I don't know. I had like a weird flash of like, oh, I kind of remember seeing that. So on the Mole, I guess now it's high tech. They have phones. If your phone pops up
Yeah.
like a red screen, you're eliminated. So Jen goes home. So that's how we start our episode.
And she was really crying. Like
It was.
really
I'm
crying.
like, ma'am, it's episode 1.
Yeah.
Like you're fine.
She's either a really good actor, or she was genuinely upset because
Yeah.
it did not look like fake crying to me.
No. So I don't know. This is the point where we're gathering, right? The premise of the show. Like they're all there to figure out who the mole is. They're all gonna like collaboratively do challenges to win money, but there's somebody in the group of 12 who's the mole who's there to sabotage.
Yes.
But here's my question for you. I thought somebody said I'm the mole to us.
Yeah, I wrote that down. Someone, was it Muna?
Yes.
She wrote that down. She said she is the mole.
I thought so too, but then later in the episode, she was acting like she wasn't the mole.
Right. Like even like the one-on-one.
Yes. Like to the audience, she was acting like she wasn't. I am extremely confused because I thought the premise of the show was that nobody knows who the mole is, not even the audience.
Yeah.
But I swear she said to the camera, like, oh, since I'm the mole, I need to sabotage.
Which is what, because I was watching it with my wife, producer, and she's like, oh, this is like traitors. We're like, well, we know who the traitors are. We know who the mole is. But yeah, no. So it was very confusing that then later she was like, oh, I'm going to find out who the mole is or like, whatever. So.
Yes. So I feel really confused still. Like, is Muna the mole or was she like somehow messing with us as well? But did your wife talk to you about like, so on the traders? So yes. Okay. P.S. I love the traders. I'm a huge traders fan. So this is similar, but like with traders, yeah, like the audience knows who all the traders are. But I don't know. There's a lot of talk with traders fans of like, it would kind of be nice to not know because then we would also be surprised.
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
I don't know.
That's what I liked about this when
Yeah.
it seemed as if Muna was not the mole. It's like, oh, okay, like we're in on the game too, of like trying to guess who it is.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna operate on maybe she was saying something weird and she's not actually the mole, and like maybe we don't know who the mole is because I kind of like that better. Like it's in some ways with traders, like it is kind of fun to know because then a lot of the dynamics,
Uh-huh.
you are like, oh my God, this is so fucking awkward because like this is happening. But also,
Uh-huh.
it would kind of be cool to be in on the mystery of it all. I don't know.
I watched one episode of Traders, and I can see how it's nice knowing because it's like you're over analyzing like the
Yes.
trader's actions and be
Yeah.
like, bro, you're gonna blow your cover here. You're gonna blow your cover, or someone points the finger at them, and it's like, ooh, how are they gonna get out of this one?
Yeah.
So I see that part, but again, I liked being on the mole side and be like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and so it actually was interesting, like pretending we don't know who the mole is, or maybe we don't. Like the whole thing in the challenges is people have to watch out of like who's sabotaging. And this is different than traders. Like traders, there's no sabotage. It's just like they're trying to murder people and like put the blame on other people. So the
Okay.
sabotage aspect was actually pretty interesting because every like they're watching every single move that every single person makes and they have to figure out like is this person just dumb? Are they
Yeah.
incompetent? Like, are they
Yes.
not physically able or are they
Yes.
purposely sabotaging? So it's like
Hmm.
actually kind of an interesting spin.
It really is. I mean, let's dive into it a little bit more. But
Hmm.
what's his face? Who's the old guy?
I didn't even
Who's
write down his name, but there
I,
was an old guy. Yeah. Michael? I know, no, Michael's a different guy.
yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah,
there's an
he's
old
good.
guy.
Anyway, the
Yeah.
old guy who's like working on the rap, like he like takes on like I'm gonna do this rap while these four other people just stand around and watch him and direct him to
Yeah.
do stuff because they're just idiots. But he's the one working on it. When the raft falls apart at the end, it's like, is it because he's just not good at making rafts, or did he
Yeah.
actually sabotage it? It
Or
was
did somebody else come in somehow and
uh,
sabotage it? Like, it's so interesting.
it was good.
But yeah, so for the challenge, so it's like Treasure Island. So they're having to find like the treasure or whatever. They're also, yeah, so I guess they're always in these like really cool, like adventurous places. Like they were
Oh
in
my
what did they
god! So
say? They
they
were in
were
like
in Malaysia,
Malaysia and then they went somewhere else.
Tiamen Island, which
It was
looked
beautiful. I
gorgeous.
know. Like so it's really nice. I was like, wow, they get to travel to these like really nice places. So that was
Yes.
cool. So they're like searching for treasure on like the beach and in the water. So then they realize like the one guy niche is like, I'm gonna be the leader because like clearly I'm not the mole if I'm the leader or like some excuse like that. I don't know. And so he divides them up. Like some of them are going to do the swimming part
Yes.
and like find the sunken treasure. Some of them are going to like the rocks to like find something that's hidden by the rocks. And then some of them are gonna build a raft, which the raft has to be sturdy enough to carry the treasure pretty far out. So they
Yes.
divide into those teams.
Yes.
What did you think of
And
the team division?
the team division, I mean, I think that guy's got a good strategy by doing that. I mean,
Yeah,
just be the leader, show initiative. So again, is he the mole because he's
right.
doing that? Trying to do a cover up like that? I don't know. But the division was interesting. I don't know if how much he actually did that or how much it was the producers, but the the three idiots who walked up to go find
All
the
the strong men.
yes, that was so funny because they're so dumb. They're looking this way and that. They're completely and the show does a good job of like they're looking for some marks or something, and they're like panning right in on the rock that they pass right by. It's like, and then when they find what looks like it may be, it's a map, right? That they're looking for a map,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, on the wooded areas, and there's this thing right above them, but no one's looking up. It was, yeah, that part was funny. The folks who go out into the water, I would hate that. Completely hated that.
Varn, the anxiety that I had watching the people in the water, that is literally my nightmare. Is they had to go into open water and like what tread water and swim the whole for like an hour?
Yes, as you know, I can't swim.
Yeah.
I can't tread water.
No, I can't either.
And to be out, and they were the
No.
most exposed to the sun too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm gonna get a sunburn. I mean, I hope
No.
someone packed some sunscreen
Yeah.
because they were out there for a long ass
Hmm.
time in the water. One person was just like floating along in a life
That if
preserver
that would be me.
thing.
If I had to do that, it would be me just like in the little life tube, just hanging out. Like I
Yeah.
can't do this.
Like, yep, I'm just gonna just paddle along, kick along. I'm
Yeah.
gonna casually look for whatever I'm looking for.
No.
And then like each, so then they found the sunken boat,
Yeah.
and at the bottom they're trying to find some case or
The X
something,
marks the
right?
spot. Yeah. And it
Yeah,
was deep.
it was.
What if you can't swim?
And to dive down too? Nope,
And
nope.
that's what, so one of the women is like, I'm short, like I literally can't reach, like I can't do it.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the box is like insanely heavy. So it's
Yes.
like, what if you physically can't like hold your, and they don't have scuba gear, right? Like what if
No.
you just can't like hold your breath? Like you're gonna
Yes.
actually die or like pass out. This was by far the worst and scariest of
Yeah.
all the challenge parts.
No. No
Meanwhile,
way.
the raft people are just like standing on the shore, like, let's tie some sticks together, like, and not risking
That
your life at all.
that's mine right there. Right. That's what I would be, because they're in the
Yeah,
shade,
they're just hanging
right
out.
on the beach. I mean, clearly only one person knows what to do, so the rest of them are just like standing around, putting in their opinions. That's my group
The
right
raft
there.
group, they were all just like idiots. I don't know. Is everybody on the show an idiot or
I think
like,
so.
I think
Yeah.
they're all dumb. Maybe there's like one or two smart people, but the raft people were pretty dumb. And they made it seem like the old guy tying the knots knew what he was doing, but like also did he know what he was doing? Or like I don't know enough about knots to know
I
if he
don't
actually knew
either.
what he was doing. But then this is when it looked like Muna was sabotaging. Because wasn't she like, you need to cut the bamboo shorter
Yes.
when she knew they shouldn't? So then I was like, wait, are you the
Is
mole?
she?
I feel
Yeah.
confused about that still.
Yeah.
But the raft people, I don't know. I guess they did a fine job.
They got done. They got
But
done.
they had like so little to do. Like they literally were just stringing pieces of bamboo together for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
wasn't even, I mean, spoiler alert, the raft collapsed.
Exactly.
It didn't go well.
But again, as someone was saying, whoever was the guy who was doing, what the hell is his name?
The old guy, right?
The old guy
Yeah.
was like, I don't know. Someone could have been who was pushing it out there. Could have, been, undoing one of the knots under the water.
I
Could have
know.
been
And that's
them.
why it's like actually so interesting because it truly is like any part of this could have been a part where somebody sabotaged, or like they might just be bad at everything and stupid and incompetent. So, like, you just
Yeah.
have no idea. And so that seems like, I guess that's the whole game. And the strategy is like figuring out like who's just an idiot and who is like being strategic.
Yep.
So it's super interesting. But like somehow, spoiler alert, like they figure out the puzzle, they find the treasure. I don't know. I have watched a fair amount of like reality competition shows, and I just feel like they always somehow do it. Like,
Yeah.
and they're very good at editing the drama of like, are they going to do it? Like the raft is falling apart. Like there's no way. And then they get it. I don't know. Maybe it's like not that hard and they just try to make it seem like it was harder.
Especially with this one, with the three different aspects of it, which had to go right. Again, as we talk about
Yeah.
the diving part, right? Like at one point, I think it was Michael had went down, picked it up, and then dropped it, and it fell even further away. And I was like, okay, then they're definitely not going to get this damn thing. But no, he's able to get it. So I'm like, how much of it was like, how much help was given by the show
It
to
always
get
makes
this
me
mission
wonder,
completed?
yeah, about producer intervention,
Yeah,
right? Like the idiots who couldn't find the rocks. All of a sudden, we're like, wait,
yeah,
I see it now. Like, okay, so did somebody have to point that to you? Like, it always does feel like, I mean, again, for the drama, like it would be boring if it was just like too easy or too hard. So they have to like get it so it's just right. So, like, I don't know. But the swimming one, I don't know how they eventually got that box.
I don't know either, but somehow they got it.
And they showed like there was footage of him bringing it up. So
Yeah.
clearly he actually did it. But I was like, how did he do it? I
I
don't
wonder
know.
how much of it was just like we didn't see off screen. There's a scuba diver from the show, just like
They're like boosting
pushing it up.
middle of the boost. I know, but and then even then when like they're like on the raft and it like breaks, yet somehow they still make it. I
Still
don't
make
know.
it.
But of course, as the viewer, you are like, yay, they win.
Yeah.
They like add money to the pot. And now they have
$1,000 got
$45,000
added to
in
the
the pot.
pot.
Yeah. So that was the challenge part.
That was a challenge.
It was
Just
pretty good. I don't know. I like compared to the trader, I don't know. The traders, when I'm watching the challenges, I am like locked in. Like, oh my God, this is like the
Interesting.
most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. This one, I was just kind of like, these people are dumb. Like, okay. So I don't know. For me, it was not my favorite challenge.
I think what I like, why I didn't continue with the traders was because I honestly didn't like the fact that everyone was famous
Oh, I love that.
because it just seemed as if everyone's just performing.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's
they
why it's
are
great.
all just performing. Like, I don't like that. I
That's why
like,
it's incredible television.
oh my God. But that's why I like The Mole because
Yeah,
sure, there are people out there who are, using this as a jumping point for their influencer life. Um, there's some people who are just like just straight up idiots. And
yeah,
there's some people who are just, out here trying to win some money. And given the premise of this show, right? How you don't know, everyone's guessing. I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it.
yeah.
Like to compare to traders.
I will say, if that's your vibe, Trader season one was a mix of real people and famous people.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
actually kind of interesting because the real people are like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just doing my best. But then there were
Uh-huh.
like famous gamers, like Survivor champions, like all these like legit people who just like completely fucked them all over because the gamers like were famous and knew things. It was great.
Know what they do. They know how to do it. Yeah, I think we
Anyway,
watched the season premiere of season two. I think is the one that
I
I
don't.
watched, and I was at the end of it. Wife producer was like, "Oh my God, that's so good!" And
So
at the
good.
end of it, for me, I was like, "I don't give a shit about any of these people."
Yeah, well, that's the problem is like you are not in the reality, like, because so many of them are reality stars. So
Yes.
I'm so excited for the next season because of the cast. It's just
Okay.
an incredible cast. Okay, we digress
Anyway,
into
the
traders.
mole.
We're all too.
Quick, quick hits. Things that I wrote down
Okay, yes, go.
from the challenge. Tony saying to I forget who he said it to, but he said, "Don't know if he's the mole, but he's definitely someone I'd give a wedgie to and shove in a locker." It's like you.
It was about Niche. I kept writing down they really hate Niche
Yeah, they really hate niche.
because he was not the only person who was like throwing shade at Niche. I loved it. He also what's his name? Tony. He said something else that was really funny. I love him for television.
He was some good TV, and then his uh bestie Hannah,
Yes.
the bathing suit she was wearing, that was that was something. That
She's
was
ready for a
something.
challenge.
She is again, yeah.
Oh my god.
The choice to do that on TV is something.
Well, she clearly wants to be an influencer.
She wants to be an
I mean,
influencer.
maybe she is. I don't know, but I haven't seen her pop
All
up.
right. So the next part. So
Yes.
they win their $45,000 pot. They go back. They chill on this beautiful beach. They split up into different groups. They're talking about who's the mole, who's not the mole. But then we go to this bar. They all go to this area. They hang out and tell us what happens there.
Yeah. So what's the host name? Ari or something?
Ari.
Ari. Yeah. So he comes in. This is wild to me. So he's like, so I guess the mole, like they take a quiz about who they think the mole is. And like, if you
Yes.
know anything, then you get eliminated. But they essentially have immunity. They call it exemption. But I've never seen anything like this. So he's like, to get immunity, to get the exemption, we're just going to like set basically a timer of like your money going down, 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 down. And like, it's just going to keep going down. And the last person who sits here and just like lets it go to zero will get the exemption. Like, I've never seen this happen. So, in real time, like, they're literally just going to lose potentially all of their $45,000 just so somebody can be selfish and like hold out the longest to get the exemption. I've never seen something like this in a reality show.
Did you like it?
For drama, I liked it, but I also am like, so you're just going to take them down to $0? I mean, I guess it's only episode 2, so like they can make more, but that felt odd. I don't know. What about you?
I loved it. I thought it
Yeah.
was so cool. I thought it was a great little twist to it.
Yeah.
Because you see like both sides, right? Because some people are like, I don't give a shit about the money. I'm here to win this game. And then you have people like Muna,
Yeah.
who's like she tells about how her family are refugees from Somalia
Yeah.
and how like how much money this matters, how much it means. Like
Yeah.
she's like, screw it, I'm backing out because I can't like lose all this money.
Yeah, yeah. And this to me made it super clear. So like Tony and Hannah, like we find out it comes down to them too, right? Like they are like Tony literally is like, I will take it to zero. Like I don't care. I literally only care about winning. And it kind of just like I don't know, like pulls back the curtain of the fact that like this is a Netflix reality show. And for people like Tony and Hannah, they are here to be influencers. And they honestly probably don't care about the money. They're here to stay on the show as long as possible to get as much Instagram fame as possible. And that's how they're going to make their money. And it's
Yes.
just like a really interesting, like, I don't know, like breaking the fourth wall almost of like, they literally don't care about the money anymore. Whereas the people who are like just here for the game do.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like you feel bad because like
Feel so
the
bad.
people who are here because they want Instagram fame are fucking over the
Yeah.
people who are here for the game. And I think that's the reason that I didn't like love it because I was like for drama it's great but like it's just like exposing the fact that some people are only here to be on Instagram.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Did you feel that way at all?
Oh, I didn't take it that way. Oh no, I guess so. I mean, as I just said, right? It's just clear that some people are here just to win the game. Or yeah, I guess yeah, maybe for the Instagram, like the life after. While
Yeah.
some people are like, no, I'm just here to win some fucking money.
Yeah. Like for some people,
And
as you said, like it is actually life changing money. Whereas for
yes,
some, they're like, but if I become Instagram famous, like I'll make that in one brand deal.
yeah. I mean, it's a fascinating part again of like reality
Yeah.
TV in this day and age, right?
Yeah.
So
The
I think it changes
psychology of it.
everything. I mean, I don't know if this would have been the same 20 years
Yeah,
ago, right?
exactly. No, because it wasn't a thing. I loved, was it Q who's like,
Oh, yeah.
what is this damn generation? What are you, Gen Z? Like, who are you? He was so mad because he knew what they were doing and he was
Yes.
pissed.
He was so pissed.
I loved
That was really good because he
but
was
he,
like so like goofy the whole like
yeah,
first 3 quarters of the episode, Q, and then
yeah.
when this happens, he was like freaking out.
Yeah, yeah. But again, he's like calling it out. He's like, we are here to play this game, and you are here because
Yeah,
you're Gen Z and you're trying to be famous and
yeah,
like YouTuber, what? Like he was so calling it out, and he was so mad.
yeah.
So that was entertaining. Again, for entertainment purposes, I actually did find it really compelling. And of course, like there's a cliffhanger, so we yet do not know
We
like
don't know.
who who holds out at the end. But
We
Tony and
don't.
Hannah, what did you think of their dynamic?
Again, I think they're banging, and
At this
Hannah
point, or like they will be?
at
It's
this
only
point,
episode two.
I
It's
mean,
only episode two.
I think they're banging already. How much they're around each
Oh,
other.
I
Okay,
mean,
maybe not banging. Maybe there was like some like heavy petting already happening, but
I don't know what they're
they.
like. I wonder where they are housed. Like if they're in like hotel rooms. Like I
Good
don't know if we saw
question.
that because
Good question.
that could impact
Yeah,
if they're banging or not.
but Hannah is very confident. She's like, when it comes down to Tony and I've got him wrapped around my finger, and he'll give it to me.
She
And
literally is like, I'm hot, so
yeah,
he'll give me whatever I want. Guys don't say no to me. I was like,
yeah.
oh, poor
And they
bitch.
kind of tease that, like the way they cut between the both of them at the end of
Yeah.
they're kind of teasing that out. So I'm curious to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean they are, I guess, officially like an alliance because they again it's already episode two and they're like, we've already spent so much time together,
Hmm.
like we know each other, we trust each other. I'm like, it's been one episode, like how do you are? I guess because they're banging. Yeah, that's
So
probably
banging.
that's
See,
probably what
all comes back to the
it is.
banging.
Well, unfortunately, sad to say, I don't think it lasted. I mean, maybe for a little while. Like if this was 2024, they could have, you know, they could have been something. Or I mean, who knows? It's only episode two, as we keep saying.
Mm.
Sabotage, what if one of them's the mole?
Yeah, yeah.
I
What
don't
if it?
know.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. As I was saying, I love Tony for television. Like, to me, he has the best game plan because he's just like chaos. Like, he is just gonna like do random shit, like piss people off. Like, I think in this game, that's a good strategy because then nobody knows what the fuck you're gonna do. And like, it's hard for them to read you. And that's this whole game is about like reading people. So I think he's got the best game plan.
I think
I
so.
don't know. Is there anyone that you like have your eye on or that you're into? You think he's
Not
good?
really. I mean, they're all pretty equal playing field for me. I mean, I don't really
Yeah.
like have anyone I was like truly rooting for.
Yeah.
But yes. Tony, I think, is a great like villain heel to this whole, at least episode
Yeah.
that we saw.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see how he just continues to, just fuck things up the rest of the season, or if he gets like voted off the next episode. So,
Yeah, but I'm not getting the impression that they like vote people off. That's what I guess I'm
well,
fuzzy on
the
that.
quiz, there's
I
a
think it all comes down to like your own abilities and your own knowledge. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe a twist comes later or something, but that's the other thing that's interesting is like, I don't think it matters if you piss people off because they can't vote you off, maybe. I don't know.
It's true. It's very, very true. Which is interesting. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting. They don't vote off. It's like a quiz or whatever it's called.
Yeah. And again, maybe that will change or switch up
Yeah.
throughout the season, but as of now, I don't know, or maybe they can like save people or something, so maybe it does matter. I don't know. Regardless, it's interesting. I found it very interesting.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I don't know, is there anything else that we didn't touch on?
Think so. I think we covered it pretty well.
Oh wait, I
Uh,
have another question for you.
oh, please do.
If you were on a show like this, would you want to be the mole?
No, I would
Why
not
not?
want to be the mole. I do not have a good poker face. I do not have a good poker face. Like, if someone is going to like when you play those games, like I don't know whatever games are out there. Like, I always get like a smirk to my face,
Yeah.
and like poker, I guess. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I have an
You don't
easy
have a good
tell.
poker face.
Exactly.
Okay.
I have a pretty bad tell. So no, I would not want to be the mole. Seems too stressful.
Yeah.
I will prefer to, yeah, like look at the clues, try and figure out who it is, and
Yeah.
then point fingers, and then when I'm wrong, be like, oh well, I was wrong. On to the next person. So,
That's fair.
what about you?
I think I could go either way. I do feel like I'm pretty good at reading people, so
Hmm.
I do think I could be okay at like sniffing the mole out if I was not the mole. But also I think I could I don't want to say I'm a good manipulator. I'm really good at manipulating people.
Uh,
But kind of I am.
the stories could tell, Christy.
I feel like I could do it. Like I don't know, again, as you said, like it sounds stressful. Like it would be a
Yes.
lot because you're constantly having to like watch yourself and like be careful. So I don't know if I would want to. I do think I could do it, but I don't know. I think I would also be okay at sniffing people out. So I don't know. I think a show like The Mole or like Traders, like every person who goes on Traders is like, it was the most fun thing I've ever
Really?
done. Like they all say it was just like so, because they're like, it's, yes, it's stressful, but it's also so fun.
And the traders, they get found out because there's multiple traders, right?
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
do get like found out throughout the season,
Well,
correct?
unless you make it to the end.
Unless you make to the end.
But yeah, so some people do get like
Yeah.
discovered. Yeah. Yeah. So
Which I feel like relieves some of the anxiety. Because if you
yeah.
there's only like one mole, and
Yeah.
like you get found out in episode 2, then oh shit, there goes the whole season.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, and that's something I like about the traders is because there's multiple of them. Like in this last season, they'll like turn on each other sometimes. Like it's crazy. Like
Oh really?
the
Okay, so there can only be one.
no, like they just go
Oh,
crazy. Like sometimes they just like hate each other, like go off on each other for like no reason. Because like and there maybe is a strategy element too. Like if somebody else like if the other trader gets caught, then it could like take the
ah,
scent off of you because it's like, oh no, that person was the traitor. So like I couldn't be the traitor.
got you.
But because there's multiple, you have like there could be like traitor on traitor attacks.
Trader on trader attack. Love it.
So it's a little bit different. Anyway, so definitely a similar concept. Say, I don't know, between this and the traders, I'm gonna stick with traders.
See,
I
fair,
think it's a
fair enough.
superior show. I don't know.
Fair enough.
But yeah. I think that was the only other thing I was gonna ask you about
Okay.
being the mole.
Well then, let's talk about
Yeah,
when we do reality TV shows,
yeah.
we don't do acting quality, but we do the rock rating. So this is our representation of color based on the number of POCs in the episode. And it wasn't like an even split. I think it was still majority white people in this
Yeah.
episode.
It did seem at least half and half, but maybe even more white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 7 out of 10, I think.
Okay. Some representation.
Some representation.
And
Yeah.
also we didn't get to know all of them super well.
Yeah.
So like there could be other things about them that we just didn't know. But the host was something. I don't know what he is.
Right? Yeah.
Isn't he like something?
I don't know.
I don't know. He didn't look white. Ari, are you white? I don't know. But
So fine. 7.5 for question mark Ari.
maybe,
There you
I
go.
don't know. You know. Awesome.
All right. And finally, I'm curious, did you like it?
I did, as I said, like if I had to choose between this and Traders, I'd obviously pick Traders. I don't know if I would keep watching it. I just feel like because like Traders is so compelling, I was like not super compelled by this. It just like wasn't as good for me. That's a lot of answer to I don't know. Yeah, yes, I did like it, but it wasn't my favorite. Okay, but what
Would
about you?
you but would
Okay,
you keep watching it though?
if I had nothing else on my reality TV docket, maybe, but I'm
Which
per usual.
does that ever happen?
No, Bravo just they keep coming out with more. Okay. I'm just like really busy with Bravo. I don't know, maybe I'll find myself. Also, I'm like really into holiday movies right now. I
Yes.
don't know. I keep watching like really trash Netflix reality or not reality, holiday movies.
Yes. To let you all know, we are recording this in the joyous month of
The holiday
December.
season.
So yeah. No, same. I put on Jingle All the Way the other night when it was just me and I just had some time to kill.
I love
So
that movie.
so do I. But it's funny because it's like one of the only Christmas movies that doesn't take place at all on Christmas.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
it's one of those movies that just I think I saw it in theaters
Oh my God.
and just
It's
that
so
part I
good.
love about it, but I recognize just how bad of a movie it is.
It's one of the worst movies ever, but like actually so good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so but let's go to you. Did you like this? Because I know you're not usually into this show.
I liked it.
Ooh, okay,
I
good.
it pulled me in and I was heavily tempted when Netflix was like
I know.
3, 2, 1. I was like, oh, I gotta see what happens next. So,
Okay.
but
Do you think you'll
yeah,
keep watching it?
I mean, I don't know. I think I will. If I can find some time,
Yeah.
maybe post holiday seasons, because same, watching holiday
Very busy
movies.
with holiday movies.
We just got done, binging Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I will go back and watch this. And yeah, because it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, and I don't know who won because, like, spoiler alert, I know who won season one of The Mole because he's the guy that I know from the show.
Okay.
So, anyway, but I don't know who
Okay.
won this season. So I could potentially keep watching it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm actually really happy that we found a reality show for you
We
that you're
did.
like kind of interested in.
We
So,
did.
success.
So
It's
now
a
you
holiday
have to watch it
miracle.
too, so we can actually,
I know. Yeah, okay,
have a
maybe I
reality
will.
show to
Okay,
talk
maybe
about.
I will after I've caught up on Bravo.
Okay, so in 2030.
At some
All
point.
right. Finally, anything else from you, Chrissy? Or shall
No,
we
I think
wrap
we
this
covered it
up?
all. Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Cool. Well, thank you for listening, everyone. Remember to follow us on Spotify or wherever you're listening. And if you like what you hear, please rate us five stars. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Random Episode Pod. Finally, and most importantly, come back next time for our next random episode.
Bye.